Yeah. Welcome back to Blazy B, where I'm blazed and I'm B. Okay, you guys, I had something not so cool happen. But we're changing it into a positive perspective. But baby's first bad trip. And this is new to me. I've never had a bad trip. Obviously, it's my first time. Um, Not great. D- Don't like that. But it, you guys know that I can handle my shit, you know? And that took me by surprise. I think that was probably the worst part about it was I was like I I've taken a lot of things and a lot of times and I've never like I am just sunshine and rainbows thoroughly and like whoa. Like I just absorb like I do on a normal basis. I'm a listener. I've learned that I like to just absorb my surroundings and be present in them. And so when I'm tripping, I'm just like colorful, beautiful, dancey, vibes. And this was not that. I also can just like vibe, watch TV, and be, you know, oogly googly, But this I could not. I could fucking not. So, okay, we have homegrown yeah, shroomies. And they are of a specific variety. And I guess they're one of the strongest. Okay, we'll just throw that out there. And so I guess I've never really had them. Like I've had other types, I've got whatever. Like I've tried a whole variety that are quite strong and quite, foo frilly. But these took me to a new level. And I don't know if it's just I think it's the potency of them or I do not I don't know. I don't know. Um but yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I can say it, but I'm gonna say it. They're called penis envy, and um, so you could look those up if you want. And I've heard about them, but had never really like tried them. And yeah, they hit me in a deeper spot. So and I only took like 0.83, which I don't think that's a lot. Like that's not. Like, I feel like people at festivals are like, "Oh my god, I took a full eighth," which is 3.5, and you're like, "Holy smokes," or you've kind of been on, like, a journey. Like, there's just and you could hit it all day long. People do hit it all day long, and so 0.83, I just weighed it because I wanted to see, but I took what, it would be like, yeah, that's a little over what I usually go for, but let's hit it, I want to test I need to test my batch, right? And I'd eaten lunch that day, but I didn't eat dinner, so I went empty stomach, fully torqued into the tum-tums. And we're just sitting on the couch watching the last episode of South Park. I think I was like, I kept forgetting that we'd seen the last episode of South Park because it was like, was that the season finale? Do we have another episode coming out? So I asked Matthew again. He's like, you've already asked this. We've already watched it. I'm like, damn, okay. And he's like, but you want to watch it again? I was like, yeah, I don't remember like what happens. So we put it on again as we're watching this, it starts to I am seeing so many dimensions back and forth of this entire screen. The screen is just taking me on a ride. And things are going colorful, but not like colorful, more like yeah, just very 3D, maybe 4D into the screen and like double layers happening on top, and my eyes cannot focus on like anything. Just a fidgeting mess. And then I'm like, damn, I have seen this episode. And it's repeating in my brain. And I'm seeing it again in double vision ish. And it's like, this is, I don't like that. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, oh my, like I can't handle this. I can't breathe right now. Like my throat is closing up. I cannot focus on this TV. I'm not listening to what's happening on the TV. My brain is thinking. Like I'm sitting there having internal thoughts, like a whole conversation, and then I'm like kind of focusing on the TV. And you guys, I don't think like that. My mind does not work like that. I'm not constantly just like having an internal dialogue. I'm not, I was like, what is happening? I can't stop this voice in my head. It just keeps going. And I'm like, how do I turn it off? What Why is this happening? And as I'm trying to watch South Park at the same time, but my eyes can't focus, and then it's just like kind of a panic of like, what the fuck is this? I don't like this feeling. And then I'm like, oh my god, I can't breathe. And like my eyes start kind of going like tunnel visionish, and then I get like this overheated like whoosh. I'm like, oh my god, I can't breathe. And I'm like gasping for air. I like run to the balcony, open it up. It's cold outside. I like kind of sit onto the deck. And I'm like, okay, cannot breathe through my throat. Need to breathe through my nose. Sitting there trying to breathe. Matthew's still on the couch. I'm like, oh my god, this is what is happening. Like my heart rate is spiking, my throat is closing. I'm only can breathe through my nose, and like this has never happened to me before. I feel like I'm having like an allergic reaction. I'm like passing out. I can't breathe. Then I think of Bridgerton, and I'm like, oh my God, like a simple bee sting. Like, how does someone die without something in their airway? Oh, wait, you can have an allergic reaction. Like, oh my God, I'm having a fucking allergic reaction to this mushroom. And my body is like rejecting it. This is crazy. And my throat is closing up, and I am going to die in front of Matthew. And my whole, like, I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm reading these like Greek mythology, and they're talking about the fates. And it's just like, okay, my thread is being cut. I'm fucking dying. And I had this thought, like, I'm dying. And I'm like, okay, bet, like, accept death, go into it. But like, damn, why does it have to be on Matthew's couch? I'm like suffocating. Like, this is how it's happening. Oh my God. Like, this, I feel so bad. Like, I mean, I'm dying. I'm legit like dying. And I come inside and I stand up and I'm kind of lightheaded. I'm like, Matthew, like I cannot breathe. And I'm just like gasping for air. And he's like, you need to breathe through your nose. Like my throat closes up sometimes. Like you just got to breathe through your nose. And I'm like, okay. But like I've never felt this way. Like I'm having to like teach myself when to breathe, and I don't know when to breathe. And like I can't breathe. And I'm just like, maybe this is what a panic attack feels like. Like I'm just speaking so fast. It was like I was rolling. And like, oh, what is happening? And my body is also like shaking. My muscles are just all twitching. I felt like just a flashing light of muscles all between my legs. I stand up, I'm like shaking. Legs too. I mean, for like from the ankles up, I am just shaking. Then I'm getting cold, then I'm getting hot, and I'm like, holy fuck, I am having an allergic reaction and I'm gonna die from these mushrooms. And it's not even, I don't like this. I don't like this. And so I'm like, okay. I finally sit back down, like I need to be ground level. And I go to the bathroom. I'm like sitting on the floor in the bathroom. Matthew is hanging on the pull-up bar, which is outside the bathroom. And I'm like, Matthew, I'm going to tell you, like, this is all what's happening. Like, I'm dying right now. My throat is closing up. My vision is fading. I'm going to, like, if I pass out, do you think, like, I will breathe? Like, maybe I'll just, like, my body needs to naturally breathe and I'm just letting it not breathe. And I don't, maybe I'm the problem. Am I the problem? And I'm like, Matthew, I'm dying though. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, Matthew, trust me. My throat is being cut. I'm dying. I am dying. He's like, no, you're not. He just keeps standing there so laissez faire. No, you're not, Brittany. No, you're not. Like, yes, I'm dying. I am so sorry. Like, this is happening to you. Like, I feel bad leaving you, but like, I'm dying. He's like, I'm gonna tell you again, you're not dying. You can't leave me. And no. And I'm like, cool. Okay. But if it happens, like if I pass out, just like it's okay. I think I was down there for at least an hour, like just maybe 2 hours. No, maybe. And I felt so bad. Like it was just not good. And so I'm dying on the bathroom floor. Okay, great. And then I'm like, okay, I'm getting better. I'm breathing just through my nose. I'm keeping my mouth closed completely, but my throat is just tight. I cannot breathe through my mouth, my throat. And so I make my way over to the couch. I'm on the couch, lay on the couch. Don't like that. Can't lay down. Need to sit up. Then I sit up on the couch. I'm not evenly balanced. Can't do that. And so we're trying to watch Game of Thrones, and I am can't do that. Just can't do that. So I'm like pulling a blanket over my head. Maybe I just can't watch the screen. Still can't be on the couch. Make my way over to the floor. The floor is a lot better. Love a good floor. But still need to have eyes closed and blanket over top head. Just breathing. Focus on breathing through your nose. And I'm just like trying not to go fully internal. These thoughts, you guys, I don't think these thoughts, like constant thinking. Like, why can't I focus on what's happening in front of me? Why is this my brain just like rolling? Didn't was not about that. I'm so sorry about this cough. It's just like it's just been tickling and soring a bit. But honestly, since this shit, my throat, like it took 2 days for my throat to just like actually calm down and feel like so I feel like I need to probably get my throat checked out or something or take a look down in there. Maybe it is. Maybe I got a signal that it's in my throat. I did walk away with like a big takeaway. So, okay, let's go back. So I'm on the floor, right? And I'm just like still not great. I finally make my way back onto the couch and I'm just like sitting erect, breathing through my nose, trying to focus on like one simple thing. And finally it all passes. But I'm like, holy shit. Like that was not cool. Did not like that. And Matthew is straight fucking chilling. Just straight chilling. Okay, fine. He had a great time. He's like, yeah, that was nice. Like, these are great. And like, my muscles finally stopped fucking twitching and just, oh my gosh, I was a jitterbug. Could not stop. And yeah, finally everything like calmed down. It was just like a lot better, but truly took 2 days. But I felt like someone was sitting on my throat and sitting on my lungs. And I guess what I took away with that is bitch, you need to quit vaping. So, you know, I feel like I needed a bad trip. And you know, some people might not even consider that a bad trip because like I'm having internal thoughts. They weren't negative, they were just thoughts. And I'm not used to that and maybe I got like a glimpse into what everybody else's thoughts are daily, like just uncontrollable. Like talking to Dre last night and she's like, I have 3 different things going on in my brain at once. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like I had one and I did not like it. Like usually I'm just straight chilling or singing a song and that's it. Not even thinking about the lyrics, just like swaying with the melody. I really try and live on the wavelength of chill vibes. And this took me over, took my brain over. My body was convulsing. I just like, holy fucking shit. Did not like that. So then I'm like, okay, it's probably because, didn't eat, right? Um, and, but just like any test batch, you got to do it again. And I did way less. And, I still got super fidgety and like I felt like, okay, this is just what this strain makes me do, it makes my body feel. And I do think it must like tap into my nerves or something, because, and maybe it's a healing process and I just need to like lay down and let my body twitch out the shit, but it makes my just every muscle twitch, twitch, twitch. And I can constantly move. I feel like I'm on drugs. Like your stereotypical, like fucking, I guess it would be like meth, but like all that fidgety stuff, but like uncontrollable, which I guess theirs are too. But I don't know. It was very odd. So that's what it makes me feel. My throat did close a little bit, but definitely not like the first time. Um and I'd eaten before, kid great, taken way less, kid great, but still had to turn off TV. Like not the strain I could watch a TV with. I could not focus on anything. And so it's like, let's play Rumikube. Stupid. How can I focus on that? Like simple plays. Can't deep think this right now. So whatever, but I could not look at a screen. Like I just wanted to listen to music and lie down and close my eyes. So that's interesting. Not the type I would be wanting, because I feel like I usually just like watch a TV, enjoy that it's all enhanced in like lovingness, and just like smiles and make my body warm and like breathing, but never this like in depth feeling thoughts. Uh, so I don't know. Is this how you guys feel on like every trip? You're like deep, like I don't know. It's not even like, yeah, I'm not negative. It's not a spiral. It's not anything like, but it was still like, what? Why is my brain functioning? My eyes function. They're all like on separate routes. And I'm like, whoa, why are we not all connected as a body, mind, soul right now? This is weird. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I guess that's just what they kind of do to me. So, yeah, I couldn't do, and then we finally got to watch some TV. But for probably an hour, I was like, I can't stare at a screen. I need to be chilling and like fidget this out. I just kept shifting and twirling and spinning and da 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 da. And it was like, I don't think I like these. My brain just kept thinking that I don't think I like this one. Or then I was like, okay, maybe this is like a hiking type, need to be on the move, or like just a walk. I need to go on a general walk. Because there's like light visuals, but I feel like I need to see it in nature. It's more of a nature focused one. So, set and setting, you guys, set and setting. It's not for TV. This one is not for TV. Noted. But yeah, oh god, it was something fierce. It was something fierce. But I do believe, like, and also, um I've been thinking about just like, my friend told me that when you're, taking these psychedelics, you're kind of connecting to this, maybe an alien, maybe just a different type of sentient being, or just a higher frequency, whatever. But like you've kind of like opened this portal to connecting. So I'm like, what are aliens trying to tell me? Like I should not be vaping. Okay, heard, done, awesome. Um, I'll get on that. That yes. And maybe that's just my subconscious, because I've been very like, fuck, I've got a cough now again and I need to stop and my throat is closing up. And maybe maybe I'm just like, I don't know, throat cancer. No, I rebuke that. But Like my throat has been the past, I don't know, 4 days. But we've been going to shows and going out in society. But still, like I'm having takeaways and I'm thinking like, oh my God, these things are trying to communicate with me. And like this is really powerful. Like this is twitching my whole entire body. And this is I'm not tuned into the right frequency, you know what I'm saying? And I think maybe a different strain would be better. So I'm trying to but I'm trying to figure that out, but I'm on a journey. And yeah, it I don't know. Yeah. Has anybody else tried different varieties and had different results? And you got to keep testing them, I feel like. But set and setting, that's a big important one. And it's just not a cooped up one. I do feel like if my legs were moving, like then what am I twitching? What am I shaking? Like we're firm, steady on the ground, firm, steady on the ground. But yeah, I haven't had my shit rock like that probably ever. And that that hit. But you know me, turn it into a positive situation and a change of perspective, and an actionable goal, which is quit vaping. And my vape died. Well, it got to zero juice like days ago. And I've just been trying to not chief the zero juice, which I do. Not good. It's like, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm done after this. That really freaked me the fuck out, and I never want it to happen again. So, aliens, thank you. Oh, higher frequency. Tapped in, you guys. It was a weird line that I was on, but um one for the books. Let's be real. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to talk more about it. Cause yeah, yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It consumed me and like tore me into different parts. And I've never felt like that before. And yeah, Matthew's like, I'm glad that we didn't take this out in public. But who knows what that would have brought as well, set and setting. But yeah, yeah, fuck that shit. Whew, baby. But I still think it's plant medicine. So good or bad, it happened. And we grow from it. So that's all I gotta say about that. Ciao ciao for now.